Hi, ladies. Welcome to Toronto. So I have a more fun question, and so I'm curious, what are your current phone ringtones?
Oh. Interesting.
I said don't get weird, Toronto. So what are your ringtones?
Nobody has called me in months. I can't remember.
I think mine's on silent.
Permanently.
It's terrible.
What's your ringtone?
It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ours too.
Hello. How are you?
Hi. Hello, Miss Lawless, Miss Renee O'Connor.
What's that?
So my question is, since there's kids in the audience, who would you rather? So 3 options: sleep with, marry, and kill. Gattakus, Hercules, or Crixus?
So I'm gonna give them a buffer if they don't want to answer that, because it's kind of weird to play that game.
It hits on all the shows she's been in.
I'm giving them a buffer. I'm giving you guys a pass on that. But do you have a backup question?
Backup question,
That's
I guess.
classified information, buddy.
Yeah.
Would you be okay with your kids watching your show?
Oh, do they approve of kids watching their show?
Would you allow your own kids to watch your show? Like Xena or Ash vs. Evil Dead, that kind of stuff.
Oh, you mean... My kids were working on the show, so...
That's true. Yeah, really. Yeah, because Daisy was working on...
Yeah, but my kids are older. Are you asking, should kids be allowed to watch Xena? Do you know? Yes. Yes, of course they should. It was from a kind of gentler time, and in those days, dads might not have been so attractive. I can't tell you how many young women are now telling me I watch it with my dad because they want their girls to be strong for the current world we're living in, you know? So,
Thank you.
I was really surprised about that, actually, but I realized in the last 5 years I'm hearing that so much more.
Yeah. Hi there.
Hi. Hi, I'm Frankie. Hi. So, really quickly, I just want to give a shout out to all the Z-Nights in the audience. I've been in line with you guys all day, and I've made so many friends. What's up, everybody? They were really cool. So my question is, basically, if they remade Xena today, do you think that the relationship between Gabby and Xena might come from the subtext to the opposite of subtext?
The overt.
The text.
The text. Oh, you're right. Yes, the text.
I think so. I mean, I don't know.
Here's the problem.
I imagine, absolutely.
Once you burst that bubble,
Burst it.
then it's just like old chewing gum, the old relationship, settle down, argue over the trash. Where's the tension?
Yeah.
I don't know. You'd have to find a way that they would be...
Like a will they, won't they kind of.
Yeah, that's the point. But someone was saying that they really loved the relationship between Xena and Gabrielle, that it was a friendship and it was really deep. You know, and everything, sometimes what you see nowadays on television is more for, you know, entertainment or without the depth of the relationship. So I thought that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks so much.
There you go. But
Thank you.
as far as dramatic storytelling, I mean, yeah, it's like the old moonlighting problem or like Mulder Scully. Like once you go there, it's done. Like there's no more, nowhere else to go after that. It's like, it's relationships. Not that relationships are boring, but you know. Hi.
Hi Lucy, hi Renee. I just want to say you two look so lovely. Haven't changed that much in the last so many years. My question is, what's your fondest memory of the late Kevin Smith?
Oh, so many. He was such a kind, good man. And one of the later memories I have is going to see Danielle Cormack's play that he and she
That's
were in the
what I
Blue
was
Room.
going to say.
Yeah. And how I was backstage and I helped myself to one of the cookies in the jar and I was like, shit, this tastes horrible. Like, there's nowhere I can throw it. Just better finish it, right? So I didn't know they were edibles. This is like 10 years ago. And I didn't know what had happened. Anyway, it started coming on. I'm sitting next to Kevin and Danielle in the restaurant, and I'm starting to freak out. I'm thinking there's blood on the walls, and it's just terrible images. And 3 days later, when I was free and clear, I woke up and found I'd hennaed black, like spiders up my legs, and it just seemed like such a good idea at the time. Anyway, Kevin was with me, and I was saying, those people, they're looking at us, and he did this queer little head turn going, like he must be going, are you? Anyway, I didn't figure out till like 2 days later it was the damn cookie.
How did you find out that it was the cookie?
Because I rang Danielle and the next day going, oh my God, I was up all night like avoiding ghost murderers in my house. My daughter was sleeping next to me and I thought her eyes were open. It was the worst. If that's what y'all are getting out of it. I don't get it.
That's probably how you got through that play. That play was amazing. So that's what I remember about Kevin, and it happened to be connected to the Blue Room as well, that he was always just trying to do different things outside of Xena. And so he would do plays and stuff, and he was in this this really fabulous play with Danielle, and I just remember him being really funny because he had to put all these different characters on, different accents, run around in his little shirt, you know, and it was just entertaining.
He was so much more intelligent than, you know, the Aries character than people want to think. Especially New Zealand men were quite threatened. He was too damn beautiful and manly, and they wanted to think he was a dick. And I remember saying to my brother, no, he's a really good guy. And yeah, just a top bloke.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Hi. I'd like to know what your guys' initial reaction or impression of each other was when you first met each other and first started working together, compared to your reactions after you've worked together so many years.
She was exactly like Gabrielle in that first episode. And she was so complimentary that as a Kiwi, like we'd mistrust compliments. You only give those out at Christmas. And I
Christmas
was like,
cracker.
oh, she's a bit adoring. We're gonna have to break this.
But it was true. I was a fan already initially. You know, I had heard all these things about Lucy before.
She hasn't done anything.
No, it was things like that. She had been doing things in Australia where she was taking surveys of the road, and she's climbed all these places, and she's traveled the world. You know, I was like, oh man, she sounds really cool. Yeah.
Carry on.
And then just being kind of fascinated by Lucy because she speaks all these different languages. I don't know, how many do you speak? 5, 10, 15, 20? How many are there?
No, I learn several, but I speak really only one very well.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, actually talk a little bit about the evolution of your character throughout the show, because, you know, what we saw at the beginning versus, like, she went from, like, sidekick to so much more. I mean, just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was always supposed to be the complement to the warrior. There was just this playful and goofiness that I loved about Gabrielle that was just really innate to who I am, and it was perfect to just go in and just sort of, I don't know, observe and laugh and be goofy.
I think they saw what Renee could do and they went, well, let's write for that. And now we want to give her a bigger story with the India, where you poor thing, you had to walk all winter in bare feet.
Bare feet.
That's a great idea. Cool, so India chic. And New Zealand's miserable.
And I really do love the martial arts. I mean, I still love anything that's sort of in that genre of physical action and weapons. You know, I'm interested in it. So it was natural progress for me to want to be a part of the different stunts and the different choreography, because I was just waiting. I was chomping at the bit.
Yeah.
And it was natural that I should never be made to do a stunt ever, and just like grudgingly went into it every day for 6 years.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm Michael. Love the show Xena, and for you, Lucy, love you. You're like awesome in Ash versus Evil Dead.
Thank you.
My question is for both of you guys: is what are your guys' favorite